Mugu Crescent off Kesiolo Rumigbo. We have not had light for a while now. As we speak, we see light once in 3 days. It's that bad. And our bill is not, is usually estimated. They come, they read, but the meter is bad. So I don't know how they read up the meter, how they read the meter, but the meter is bad. It runs faster than it should. We have explained, we have complained, we have done everything possible. They have not sent anybody to us. So we keep managing it like that. So I feel, and we know that it's estimated bill. The meter is bad and no light. At this moment we are speaking, no light. We run on generator every day.
I came here mainly to complain about outrageous bills that I've been receiving from PHCN. Prior to April this year, the electricity supply was very unstable. At times in a month, we go 2 weeks without light, 1 week without light. Other times, we even go as many as 3 weeks of the month without light. And still, at the end of the month, you receive a bill.
Kana da mita?
Ina da shi.
Wane iri?
Babban mita 3 phase.
3 phase. Irin na da
wanda ake reading.
To ya reading din da suke makan yana yi daidai da wutan da kake.
Babu gaskiya ko kadan, cuta ne kawai suke barayi ne.
Me za ka ce akan wannan irin bill din da suke maka?
Abin da zan ce shine kawai suna cutan mutane, suna nema su bar talaka ba zai yi amfani da wuta ba kenan. Tunda in wata na yi suna kawo bill kwana 2-3 da zo su yanke wuta. In dai baka je ka biya ba, kuma kaga abu ya fi karfin talaka, kuma an ce ana yin abu saboda talaka ne.
Ka gamsu kenan?
Ban gamsu ba wallahi, ban gamsu ba.
Estimated billing da suke yi gaskiya yana yin yawa, mummunan yawa ma. Kuma ita mitar zaka ga kaman tana tafiya kaman tana cin kanta, saboda tsabar yanda suke cajin yayi high, is too high. Kana saka yanzu idan ka saka katin 2000 ba zai kwana 10 ba, ya kare. Kuma ba wayan sai ka ga abubuwan da suke gidan naka kalilan ne, daga fridge sai dan AC kwaya daya da wani fridge kwaya daya sai dan guga in aka yi, amma wallahi unit din ba zai wuce kai ba zai ma kai 10 days ba na 2000 naira.
Ka gamsu da yadda suke billing dinka?
Ban gamsu ba.
In Awka, Katsina and Minna, the problems of estimated billing and non-provision of meter are a recurring decimal. Watch this.
Yes, but it's not constant. We always have power failure every day. Even now, we have no light. We have been complaining, we don't do anything. They say they used to maintain for maintenance services. They're not maintaining anything, but we still pay. Even if we have no light for 3 or 4 months, we still pay the fixed charge for the 6 months. Yes.
So that's accumulated?
Yes, even if 1 year, you must pay it without light. Yes, we're not happy about it.
There's no meter in this house. We are being billed on estimated billing. There's no meter here. The current billing system is outrageous in the sense that the amount we are being asked to pay is actually so high, and is more than what we consume, because normally you're supposed to pay for the energy used. So the estimated bill they are giving to us is so exorbitant that not everybody can afford it. A situation whereby you are asked to pay nearly 7,000 naira per month. I don't know where we get that kind of money to pay. And considering that the bill keep on increasing per month, every month, so it's uncalled for.
Nigerians are happy. There was a time actually there was improvement. When you go through the media, television, people are happy. There are comments. We advise that they should improve the power supply. I think that is what every Nigerian is desiring. There should be improvement.
Considering the type of economy, you know, we are tightening belt, and people are struggling to make ends meet. And if you add that of bill, which you do not even use, had it been we are having light, but you cannot see light, and yet you are paying.
Yes. What are they doing with the fixed charges? In fact, I don't see the reason why they should be taking fixed charges every month.
Enough for me.
Bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe iná nìsín ó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ tó yẹ pé wọ́n kàn wò hàn wọ́n wá já iná nígbà tá à ń fi lo mítà àti yẹn. But ìsìn báyìí nǹkan tó bá san náà ló lò, nǹkan tó bá lò náà ló sanwó fún. kò sí pé.
Jẹ́ ti ní ìṣòro kan àbí kejì pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ iná ìjọba.
Láti ìgbà tá a ti ń lo eléyìí a ní ìṣòro kan pẹ̀lú wọn.
Complaints everywhere, you would say, but all hope is not lost. To address the chain of consumer complaints in the electricity industry, CPC recently commenced the investigation of the 11 discos in the country. This is to enable various discos state their position in relation to the numerous allegations of rip-off and consumer rights abuse in areas under their jurisdiction. Findings from the investigation are to serve as a guide for CPC to reach conclusions that would translate into enduring solutions for consumers. Speaking at the inaugural hearing of the CPC investigation panel with representatives of discos in Abuja, the Council's Director General, Mrs. Dupe Atoki, said the investigation became necessary due to the influx of consumer complaints to the CPC on sundry issues.
The expectation was that the unbundling of the PHCN and the takeover of electricity distribution by private sector operators will dramatically alleviate the suffering of consumers in the sector. However, 2 years after the privatization of electricity distribution in the country, consumers are still groaning over almost all issues that existed in the old order. As a result, there has been an influx of consumer complaints to the CPC on sundry issues which border on the abuse of Nigerian consumers. These include, but not limited to, estimated billing for non-metered and consumers with post-payment meters, which, amongst others, are alleged not to be periodically read anyway, but bills are posted to consumers, which consumers have alleged is discriminatory, it's arbitrary because it does not justify the actual consumptions, as it has not been proven to be. Of course, the indiscriminate increase in electricity bill, and there are complaints of non-supply of meters by consumers who have paid, and we do know that there are directions from NERC, National Electricity Regulatory Commission, with regards to situations where consumers pay upfront to support the infrastructural development of the electricity, that it should be amortized with certain percentages anyway, and amortization will be seen to be possible where there are electricity supply.
We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll bring you a short discussion we had with Mr. Emmanuel Atagaba, the Director Legal Services of the CPC, who is also the chairman of the CPC investigation panel on the activities of discos in the country. Mr. Emmanuel Atagaba, Director Legal Services here at the Consumer Protection Council, and also the chairman of the investigation panel of the CPC on the activities of the disco. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much, Florence.
Let me start by saying thank you very much for the time that you have taken to have us interact with you. We know that you're a very busy man. In the course of your investigation with the discos, how would you describe the interaction generally?
Let me give you a bit of a background. On the 26th of August 2015, the Council served notices of investigation on 11 electricity distribution companies in Nigeria. Now, these companies are Kaduna, Abuja, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Yola, Kano, Jos, Benin, Ikeja, Eko, and Ibadan. And this was sequel to our receiving numerous complaints of irregular or crazy billing, suggesting that consumers were being exploited in that sector. There was also the question of non-availability of meters to consumers who have already paid for them. Now, this notice required the companies